Hello, everybody. Life sometimes really sucks. Or rather, the realities of life sometimes suck, and everything that is involved with just the world that we live in. And unfortunately, sometimes bad things happen. And a couple weeks ago, I had mentioned on the channel that I received some bad news and I needed to process it a little bit. And so I have, and I'm ready to talk about it. And it's going to be something that I talk about going on for, I don't know, at least the summer on our ongoing series that we're doing, as I usually do, because I talk about life and I bring up, real stuff that's going on in my life, because what you see with me on the YouTube channel is what you get. I'm not putting on a face or anything. It's just, this is who I am. But I figured this is the best way to update you guys on what's going on and kind of get you in the know, so that way when I talk about it in the series, I don't have to do this for every ongoing series that I'm doing. I could do this once, and then I can be like, and if you want more information, you can come back to this video. So a couple weeks ago, I received news that my dad, who I am close with, has been diagnosed with cancer of the esophagus. And the result is that there's a tumor that they need to cut out. It has not metastasized, which is good news, but it is quite large, and it's gotten to the point where he literally can't eat food. Like, he cannot get it down because there is no space going down his esophagus. So he has been basically on a strictly liquid diet, and he can't even take like viscous liquid. And it's been really rough because he has lost a lot of weight as a result, and very suddenly. But they know what it is. They've done their scans, and they're going to take care of it by doing 6 weeks of radiation and chemo, which that sucks. But then they're just going to cut it out and be done with it. So that is the current situation. But it's scary because it's my dad, and he is going to be 70 in like 2 weeks. So this is, not something that you want to wish on anybody, especially an elderly person who, he's great for his age, but he's 70 years old. This is going to be really rough. And, I know that I'm not alone with this. Just so many people go through the same thing every day, and it is awful. And I really wish that people didn't have to. But maybe me talking about this will help somebody else get through it. Because it's, when it's someone you're close to, it's really, really rough. You hear about people dying of cancer all the time. You hear about people getting cancer all the time, especially in news lately. But when it's someone that you're close with, it's different. And so, like, when I first got the news, it was rough. I just sat at home, not working, didn't want to do any work at all, didn't want to interact with anybody. So I sat there building Warhammer models for a full week. I was putting together my Seraphon for Age of Sigmar. I got my whole box assembled. It was a big box. And then I ran out of things to assemble, and I was like, crap, now what am I going to do? And I put a lot of time in the past couple weeks into playing games like Stardew Valley, which you see in the background, and also Coral Island, which is a phenomenal game that's just the same as Stardew Valley. And it's like this genre that is really cozy and just relaxing, and always has been for me. And I've really enjoyed it. And it's there's nostalgia there because I played a lot of games like Harvest Moon as a kid. But I think it has solidified that in the future, when I play these games, it's going to remind me of this. And not in a bad way. I mean, maybe in a bad way sometimes, but also in like a comforting way, because that's what it has been to me. And that is why my Stardew Valley series I'm doing currently has meant so much to me. And I had decided to do that before any of this happened. And it couldn't have been better timing. But yeah, I think finding just something to do made a big difference. And making models, that was a big one. Painting a little bit of my own stuff, that was nice. And then just kind of chilling out playing games. But what has been another strange one is watching Friends with my wife. We recently had started just watching all the way through it. And it's just, you know, it's a dumb show, but it's funny. And we just hit season 5. And if you've ever watched Friends, you know what I'm talking about. And it gets really funny in season 5. There's a plot line involving 2 of the main characters that are secretly seeing each other, and people are slowly finding out. And it's just so funny. And I've been laughing so hard at night when we sit down and watch a few episodes. And that is so therapeutic. You have no idea. And I just want to encourage anybody who else, you know, might be going through that to find something like that, because it does make a big difference. But if you watch any of my current series, then you'll hear more about this as things progress and we go, you know, further into the treatment and then eventually to the surgery and getting that all taken care of. Yeah, it'll be an interesting experience. But again, I know that there's other people going through very similar stuff, and I want to let you know that you're not alone. And even though maybe you are the person with cancer, that sucks. And, you know, just find things to get through it. But maybe you're like me and you're just one of the passengers on this ride. Same thing. Just find stuff to do and know that you're definitely not alone. And there's other people struggling with the same kind of emotions and feelings. And it sucks. And finally, I want to say, at least right now, I don't foresee me doing a break in videos. It is therapeutic to talk about this stuff. And that's one of the things that I do in my videos. So I don't foresee anything causing me to have a sudden break in my videos. But if there ever is, because, you know, things can go bad, then you guys will know through the YouTube community. And you'll know because there just won't be a video. I don't need to explain myself on that one, obviously. But hopefully it doesn't get to that point. And I'm pretty sure it won't. But, you know, just as a precaution, just to keep you guys in the loop. With that being said, thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. It definitely means a lot to me. You know, I've been doing this for 12 years. I've uploaded a video every single day for 12 years. I've never missed a day. And it's scary to think that that may come to an end because, you know, a tragic thing happens. And I may need to take a break from a while. That's totally fine. But I think that it's been weird to break that in my brain, going like, well, this doesn't mean that much to me that I continue this streak. It's not important at all. And I know for a fact, because you guys always do this, the comments will be, it's okay, you know, take whatever break you need. And I so appreciate that. You guys are really supportive in a way that you don't need to be. And it's great. It makes a really big difference. So thank you very much. But here's to hoping and praying for the best and making sure that, you know, we stay positive through this process and just talk about it. Just talk it through. Just get it out, right? I think that's the most important part. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.